We are having so much fun, and we know you're going to love our next guest. His name is Tony Walker, and he is a comedy guy. Comedy cures everything. So.
Absolutely. I had cancer at the age of 32, and I do believe that the laughter and the positive attitude got me through it just as much as the medications did, which led to the comedy troupe that I run called Knock 'em Dead Comedy. We do dinner theater, murder mysteries, game shows, kid shows. We're not stand-up or anything like that, just comedy shows, variety shows.
You go to restaurants and where else? Like theaters?
Restaurants, private parties, corporate events, fundraisers. Did I say fundraisers?
Fundraisers, firehouses.
The comedy shows, they're murder mysteries, they're audience participation. It's a scripted show because there's clues and hints that have to go out, but it's not a don't blink or you'll miss something. It's not Agatha Christie.
Right.
It's a comedy. It's lighthearted, but one of the characters does get killed,
right.
And then the audience has to figure out who did it and why. And if it's a private party or a corporate event, we personalize it to fit their event.
Now, do you ask the audience for help with the mysteries? Or
Yeah, they solve it.
All by themselves.
Based on what they saw during the show, we even give them a little section where they can interrogate the suspects.
Oh, that's
and,
fun.
So we'll deflect, deny, point fingers at other characters, but everybody makes the rounds throughout the whole room and talks to people.
The show is guaranteed. It's 100% guaranteed fun.
Totally.
Everywhere we go,
always.
Everybody loves that show.
The audience just get so involved, and there's just such a part of the show, and that makes it even better.
Other things that you do aside from
we
mystery.
do game shows. The game show, we have a podium with lights and buzzers and sounds, and it's basically
Like
a trivia game show, or it could be, again, we ad-lib with that too. So they may want a trivia game show, but if we show up and they're a loud, boisterous group and they're a lot of fun, we could ask them to do funny physical challenges or do some karaoke or whatever, or name that tune, whatever we feel like doing, and they'll be willing to do. We'll take it there.
Yeah.
What movie introduced the phrase, "There's no crying in baseball"?
Oh, wait.
What letter comes after A? Go ahead. B is correct!
Is there a favorite skit that you do that just still cracks you up every time you do it?
We do a lot of audience participation murder mystery shows, comedic murder mystery shows. And there's two shows. We have a mob show. We're in New York. You have to have the mob shows. And we have a redneck wedding, which is just
I'll have to come see that one.
You're welcome anytime. Anytime. In fact, I even brought
growing
you a
up in
shirt.
St. Louis, Missouri, I have to say, you did?
Oh, of course I did. That you will wear
Hey!
everywhere you go. In fact, I have a whole bunch there. I'm giving one out to everybody.
Everywhere I go. Okay.
That's right.
There you go.
Knock 'em Dead Comedy.
Oh, that's great.
Can I
Knock 'em Dead
pretend I'm
Comedy.
drinking something?
Excellent. Yeah, you can pretend like
Thanks,
you're drinking something.
I'm having fun on the set.
We actually do put water in it when guests ask.
Just
we
not
do. But
this
if you
guest.
but if you don't ask ahead of time, wait. This one's full of water. You ready?
Nice.
1, 2, 3. All right. There you go.
Johnny, you have a good time tonight or what?
Had an awesome time.
All right. KDC, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, all right.
The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. So call Two Eagles Auto Body and ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527.
Hey, how do you say there, people? Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony and Sally on the Knock 'em Dead radio show. They're going to keep knocking 'em dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie.
3-2 to Mookie Wilson. Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it.
Hello, Tony. Mookie Wilson here, 1986 Mets. How you doing? Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, that Knock 'em Dead comedy radio, man. I miss you. I wish I was still up there, man. But I'll wait till it warms up a little bit, and hopefully this year things will be a little bit better, man. But when we're talking about comedy, hey, the early years of Mets was a lot to laugh about. You had to make a lot of comedy off those guys. Hey, hope to see you guys during the summer, and hopefully get back on the show, man, at some point in time during the course of the year, all right? All right? Yeah, fine. Contact me, man. All right, Tony. Talk to you later.
Holy moly, it's a crazy one already. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast Twitch channel. Thanks for joining us. You see the graphic right above my head, right there. Please follow the page. Please share the link and do all that stuff that people do on social media. We appreciate the support. We're trying to grow our numbers here. We grow our numbers. We get advertisers. We get bigger guests. We get all sorts of junk. So, thanks for joining us today. Look who's here. Look who it is. Jules is here, the birthday girl. Happy birthday, Jules.
Thank you, Tony.
Look what
Thank you, Tony.
So,
Thank you, Tony.
so
Flowers.
I did get you some flowers because, and I'm being dead serious right now.
Knock 'em dead serious.
You're a big supporter of the show. You come in all the time. You watch the show a lot. You came to both premieres of Comic Sans. You put me on a show at Long Beach Library. You've been a good friend. You've been a good support. So I wanted to say thank you. I wanted to say happy birthday.
You, Tony.
And I really do appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
And I brought some chocolates some chocolate for us to celebrate your birthday with.
Oh,
so.
yummy.
Do you like this? It's Cadbury. Cadbury's good.
I haven't had one in a while.
Well,
yeah, I
you're
wanted
gonna have
to
one tonight?
put when they were doing that father thing. I told you at in the city. I wanted to put your picture there when they did the. It's not Father's Day, but put pictures up of you. And all the comics are doing hilarious stuff. I wanted to put your picture there because you're like my comic daddy.
There's a few different ways to take that.
Well, I mean, for bringing me on your show, it was, I'm honored. I love it. I love you. I love this show,
and I love you too, and I'm glad you're here. You are definitely part of the family, and you've been very supportive. Have we talked since you've seen Comic Sans?
No. Well, just like texting.
Yeah.
But let me tell you.
Tell me.
Comic Sans, I predict it's going to be like a cult hit.
Oh.
The second time I saw it was even funnier than the first.
Nice.
I really think it's one of those films that you can watch over and over again, and you see different things, and people are going to be more hysterical than the last time. I'm Mark. That's it. Knock on wood. It's going to be like a cult hit forever and ever and ever. Amen. I loved it. I think it's, like I said, the second time I saw it at the comic strip, I was like, wow, man, this is really good.
Yeah, it really did came out. It came out really well. But thank you for that. Thank you for saying that. This is I really appreciate that. We're very excited about it, and we do hope that there's bigger and better things coming for.
I absolutely think there will be.
Nice, cool. See, now already we've been on the air for like 2 or 3 minutes, and I've cleared my throat 3 times. Jules was yelling at me just before we came on that I cleared my throat too much, and she's right.
Well, have a little, you need to have water.
I have my water. I have it.
Maybe you should suck on a lozenge.
Suck on a what?
A lozenge.
Oh, a lozenge. Oh.
I said it right. Lozenge. How
I
come
didn't
that
say it
TV's not on?
I didn't turn that TV on because there's a TV that you guys can't see. That basically whatever you guys see is we're seeing on a screen behind us, behind the camera. But in order for it to work, I have to set up. I watch it on my phone and then I screen mirror it to that screen. But the signal's not working.
Okay.
But I don't think it has nothing to do with anything here. It's my phone that's doing it. My phone isn't.
It's glitchy.
Yeah, my phone is all messed up when it comes to the screen. So will you be all right? Would you like me to put it on the phone here? I can.
Oh, no, it's fine. I'm fine. I don't need to look at myself. I know what I look like.
Yeah? Well, we've got it right here. I don't know. It's small, but.
Hey, you're the one that fed me chocolate. Electrolyte beverage.
Electrolyte beverage.
This is like breakfast of champions for me right now.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Grape electrolyte.
Yeah, I've been hitting it hard this weekend.
Oh, well, I was going to ask you about that. I
had the most amazing weekend.
Really? All right, so your birthday was actually Saturday.
My birthday was Saturday, and I did my first bringer show.
Oh, it was your first bringer show? I knew you were doing a bringer show.
It was my first bringer show.
Wow.
I never did a bringer show. I never did anything. I did 2 shows here, 1 show at Paradise Studio, 1 show at the library. Like, I've never even done.
Are you all right? What was that? Is that that when you list things? That's your listing voice?
Mock me. So, the bringer show was at
talking to the mic. That's why.
Greenwich Village Comedy Club.
Yeah.
And it was excellent. It was
now, how did
so
you?
Much fun.
Who
There's
was
this guy, Evan Weiss.
Evan Weiss. I know
really
Evan.
I never met him.
Okay.
But after the Giggle Room, when I did the graduation show.
Yeah.
He
was here scouting.
Maybe, I don't know. I didn't meet him.
Okay.
But he texted me and said, "Hey, do you want to do a show?" And he gave me the list. But now I see he does that constantly. I mean.
Oh yeah, he's a producer. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
No, was he there on Saturday? Mm-hmm. Oh, so you met him then?
Yeah.
Okay.
He bought me a birthday cake.
Oh, that's very nice.
What? Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So, all right. So your first bringer.
My first bringer.
It looks like you're happy about it, so it wasn't like a pain in the ass to get people.
13 people. I'll show you the
You brought 13 people?
I did not. Well, actually, no. I think I did. It was my birthday. I got a hotel room.
Okay.
At the Public, so I invited all my friends back to the hotel room, and I had a nice big cake. You saw the cake, right? It was so nice. Did you see the cake? Did I send you a picture?
No, I don't think so.
Oh my
Did
God. I bought a cake from Whistle Stop. and I went in, buy my own cake, of course, and because that's just the way I roll. And she's like, well, what do you want to put on it? And I'm like, oh, happy birthday.
Happy
blah,
birthday,
blah, blah.
right.
So I just put me.
That's what you had written on
Yeah,
it?
I
Me?
just wrote me.
That's funny. I don't.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's nice, right?
Is that how old you are?
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
I am.
Wow.
And an inch shorter. Thanks. I just wrote that on the way over.
So how was it hard
Oh,
to?
So this is
What?
the lineup.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know if you know any of these people.
Jess Wood, Stephen Anthony. Stephen Anthony, I know that name. Victoria Arnstein, Rob White, I know. Evan Weiss, Lisa Toscano, Heidi Ashman, Steve Sledginger. I know Steve.
And
He
then I
is
said-
freaking hilarious.
And I said Jules. I said, don't call me that.
Oh, okay. Des Shauna, I think I know Barbie.
Wait, who do you know?
Des Shauna, I've heard that name, I think.
She's a short little African American.
Oh. Barbie Jean and Jess Wood. No, I don't know those. But
You know
yeah,
these
Stephen
people.
Sledginger, I'm a huge fan. I have worked with him.
He's from Long Beach. Is he the guy from Long Beach?
He's from, was it
He
Long
is.
Beach or
He
like
does live in
that,
Long Beach.
that area somewhere? Yeah. Is it
Yeah,
Long
I
Beach?
just met all of these people for the first time.
Sledginger, he's very interesting because I didn't know him, and I was hosting a show at McGuire's, I don't know, like a year or so ago. And he introduced himself, so how you doing? And he's such a quiet, serious guy. And I'm thinking to myself, like, what kind of show is this going to be? Right? But then he went up there, and he's freaking hilarious. Completely different on stage than he was off stage, which is fine. I'm not knocking the guy. I mean, a lot of people have a character, but man, I thought he was fantastic.
Oh, wow. See, when you're in that green room in the back at the Greenwich Village.
Yeah, the Greenwich Village.
You
Okay.
can't. I couldn't watch anybody. I couldn't see.
Really?
I couldn't go out and
Yeah, that
really
bothers
listen.
me. I like to
and
watch.
I also don't want to see the audience before I get on anyway.
Oh, you
So
don't? Oh,
I'm
okay.
kind of hiding in the green room anyway.
Why don't you want to see the audience?
I don't know. I want to be like surprised.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
I don't want to be like, hey, I'll be right back. You know, I don't know. I just like to be hidden and then reveal. you
Okay.
know?
Like, yeah, okay.
And so yeah, I wasn't able to see any of the comments, but they put me up right before the headliner. So I had to wait so long, and I'm like, wow, 2 hours. But like my friend Dave Juskow, do you know Dave Juskow? He's like amazing comic. He opens up for Dave Attell. He shows up. He came
Yeah,
into
I
the
know who
green
that
room.
is.
I was so excited.
Nice.
My friend Dave.
Oh, so you
He
know
didn't
him?
come back to the hotel though.
Oh.
I met him in Long Beach when he opened up for Attell, and I went to the beach house, and and we would, you know, I guess we were whatever, just hanging out outside on the streets, and we just, I don't know how we just started.
Did he remember you?
corresponding. He came to see me.
Oh, he actually came to.
Yeah,
Wow.
I know.
That's
he
impressive.
Does a podcast out of the Comedy Cellar.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. So that was really.
So
cool.
all the other comics are looking at you like, oh, who is she that he came
knew,
to see?
He knew the headliner. He knew
Oh, yeah. Jess Wood.
Jess Wood. But you know, they weren't chatting. He just like said kind of hello to her.
Right. Wow. So
Nobody ever watches my show, do they? I don't care anyway.
I don't think that's true. I will check though.
Because you're all happy Monday now, girls.
Yeah, there are no comments if that's what you mean. Yeah, but
nobody's watching.
I'm sure somebody's watching.
I don't want them to watch. Let them go back to sleep.
Let them go back to sleep. It's Monday at 11 o'clock. Who's sleeping?
I think I might go to the movies today.
You're going to the movies
It's
today?
like a rainy movie day.
It kind of is now that you say that.
Yeah.
It kind of
I took
is.
the day off, and I haven't seen The Fabelmans. Maybe I'll go see The Fabelmans.
It's a good idea.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It sounds like a good movie, and he
I've
won,
heard it's
like,
good.
a Golden Globe.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of those? Do you watch the Golden Globes? Do you like stuff like that?
Sometimes, yeah. I didn't bother this year.
The
But
comic who hosted it, I forget his name.
I don't remember.
Jamal something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I
He
saw.
was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like when he came out with like the 3 awards in his hand, and he said, "Could we use these for ransom to get back?" It was something about Tom Cruise. He goes to get back Miscavige's wife or something. Like he did like this Scientology joke, and I was like, "Ooh." And then when he
They
came
don't
back
like
out,
that.
man, he looked like he got beat up in the back. He was
They don't
just
like that stuff.
Suddenly he was all like, the next person, like all humbled. I was like, ooh.
Oh, somebody gave him a talking to.
Yeah, man.
I used to like when Ricky Gervais did it.
He was
was hilarious.
He was like, "It's all your fault,
Yeah.
Epstein. What? You did it." I was like,
Drinking
"Yeah,
a beer.
man,
Yeah.
you can call them out."
So, all right. So I want to go back to Saturday. So how'd the set go?
Okay, I wrote a joke
Yeah.
and I said the joke, completely missed the punchline. Like, did not say the punchline.
So,
I mean, that's
so you really didn't say the joke.
No, I was so mad because it was a funny joke.
So you did the whole setup and premise, and then you just moved on to the next thing, forgetting the punchline?
Like an asshole, yes. I was preoccupied with my birthday party afterwards, honestly.
Oh.
And was for like the whole week. So when I was writing like for the show, I was like, all right, this is good. I had my 7 minutes, but I really didn't take the time to like lock it all in.
Right.
I thought it was funny. It was a good premise. I have a great punchline. And then like when I'm up there and I do it, and then I'm like, like that. I'm like looking at I put my cheat notes on my water.
Oh, what a
So I'm
good
like,
idea. Oh, okay.
So I'm like looking at my notes. I'm like, I just went on to the next joke, and then I watched. My girlfriend took a tape of it, and I watched, and I'm like, how did I forget the freaking punchline? That was the whole thing. I'm an idiot.
So the audience is probably sitting there like,
I
oh, what? She just changed the subject. What just happened? What is she? And they probably thought something like really smart was coming, where you're going to connect the two stories or something.
Exactly.
Like Seinfeld.
But it was definitely a good learning experience.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm not I mean, I like to shake it up. I like to do different things. I'm not going to stick to, the same act that I did. Like every single time I've gone on, it's always been a different act.
This was a completely different set on Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's hard to do. And I do know there are plenty of comedians that do
I
that.
get too bored. I can't read my old stuff from last summer.
Yeah,
it's
but
like I'm a different person.
But you've been on stage what? Not even
times?
10 times. Well, how many?
6.
6. You don't feel the need to kind of like try the same stuff at least 6 times so you can like really hone it in and get comfortable with it and
I already
fine-tune
know
it?
them all. I can hone in on them when I want to.
Yeah.
But if I'm going to get up and go in front of some people that have seen me before, I don't want to do the same act, which is why I miss punchlines. It's just about being really prepared, really prepared, and then you don't have to worry. But I was nervous. I had butterflies in my stomach, and this comic, I don't know who it was. He was going on the show after me, I guess. He's just like, "How you doing?" I'm like, "I'm nervous." He goes, "You'll be all right." He goes, "That's good to be nervous," and I'm like.
Yeah, I
he goes,
agree
well,
with
don't. He goes, well, don't like hyperventilate. And I was like, okay, bro. It's like, don't give me leeway then to be nervous because I will freaking be in the fetal position.
Well, that'll be funny. That could be funny in itself.
Daddy, Tony.
I knew she was going to say that.
So
What?
I need to really. I don't know if we should do this. It might be good to do this here, but the library show that's coming up.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up eventually.
Yeah. Okay.
No, it's fine. Go.
Well, the thing is, I'm a little. It's I've never vetted comics and I've never like set up shows, whatever.
But that's not true. You had the open mic at that one place.
But the thing at the library is not like a bar or a club.
Right.
It's like
It's a library.
And the board cuts the check. So
Okay.
So they cut the check, and then we have to like allocate it to the comedians, each comedian. So I said to my director, well, I don't honestly know how y'all get paid, how like real comics get paid. Like, does James hand them cash? Is it a check? Are they on the books? I don't know. But it's unfortunately got to be kind of like a paper thing.
Absolutely.
So everybody's
You
going
have
to
to kind of justify where the money's
first
going.
show that you're on.
Yeah.
We're working it out where you'll get cash. We're trying to figure out, but there's still like, like the I-9s or whatever that I'm going to have to give each comic, like a little contract thing.
If you remember, though, in my case, I actually said, I either told you to keep it or we split it, I think I said.
Oh, forget about that.
No,
it doesn't matter.
you come here, many times on your own dime, your own gas.
That's true.
Yeah, so
and
we
I
should.
would like some, but no.
Well, there you go.
No. I don't get paid. I'm a library employee. When I do the show, when I host it, I'm only going to be hosting. Next. I'm only getting paid like my wages, my salary. I cannot get paid as a comic.
Why?
Because I'm a library employee.
So what?
So I can't get paid like that. It's fine. I don't mind. I'm happy that they're allowing me to do it.
All right, but that has nothing to do with me and you splitting it. I could pay me the 50 or whatever it is, and I'll give you
a check.
All right, so then I'll
to you. Well, hopefully
then I'm giving
the
some
show.
of it back to you.
Don't be silly. No, but the thing is, like, moving forward.
Yeah.
How do I like broach this with comics? Like, do I say, would you like to do the show, but you need to sign this? And also, there's another freaking glitch, and it's annoying. But I'm still trying to work it out but the first show is February 16th.
Right.
The show after that, I believe, is in May something. I can't remember. For the second show. So we're trying to just like sweep the first show away, give you guys cash and blah, blah, blah. But like now when I'm starting to get comics for the next show, which I have a lot of time, the night of the show, I don't know how I'm going to work it out. It's either the night of the show, they're going to fill out the contracts and the things like that, but then not get the check until it gets mailed to their house.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. I've done that with...
Who wants to work like that?
Well, with my comedy troupe, we do a lot of libraries, actually, and that's the case every single time.
Okay.
You get you sign this thing, and then 2 weeks from now you'll get the check. Okay. I don't think you'll have a problem. I really don't.
So I just have to
you just
let
tell
the
them
comics know ahead of time
right.
that you're not going to get the money right away.
Right.
But
it's not.
coming.
I mean, let's be honest. It's not life-changing money. It's not anything
Right.
that's going to make a difference in their night.
Right.
A lot of these guys, especially on a local scene, a lot of these guys will do it for nothing because they just want the stage time.
Yeah.
So it's so you should you just tell them when you, hey, can you do this date? But just so you know, you won't get paid. It's going to be checked and it won't be issued until 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll have a problem. That's just that's my personal
and
guess.
a lot of the comedians that I'm hoping will want to play the library are professionals, and I guess that is their main gig, or hopefully
right.
or one of their main gigs. So they should have that listed. When you file your taxes, like
right.
plumber/comic.
I'm sure it's not. Yeah, I'm sure this isn't the only time they're getting paid by check.
Okay.
So I wouldn't worry about it.
All right. So for Andrew, I still haven't told Laura Patton. Like, I hope she's going to be okay with it. Like I said, the first show, we're trying to work it out where everybody's just going to get cash.
Right.
But, like, I got a show coming up with Manny.
Tugboat Manny?
Tugboat Manny.
Yeah.
And, I don't know. He might not let that fly. And also Teddy Smith.
Well, Teddy Smith is doing the show with
so
us.
I have to tell Teddy. But Teddy seems like he's very, like, professional, up, like, really going places.
Absolutely.
So he might be like, that's a professional thing,
right.
I'm sure that when you work in the film industry, they're not giving you cash either. You're getting a check.
Right. I was just about to say that. Right. We do it. You and I do extra work, and that's check. I'm sure he's he's
right. So people that really
right.
do it, they should be okay with it.
I don't think you're going to encounter
Fat
any
Jay
problems.
Going to be all right with it?
Fat Jay's probably looking for something to put on the books.
Oh.
Because he
Perfect.
Because he has cash from other
I actually
things.
went, like, Gary Smith came to my show.
Mm-hmm.
Gary Smith is singing Fat Jay's praises all over town.
No kidding.
No kidding.
You brought Gary Smith to Comic Sans.
I did.
That was cool.
It was like a last-minute thing. I said,
Did he stay
I
to see it?
bought 2 tickets. Yeah.
He did?
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought I saw him leave before it came on.
No. He
okay.
saw it. He saw it. And then I introduced myself to the one who did the first film.
Christy Miller?
No.
Richie Byrne?
No.
Frank Vignola.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I made a little connection with him. I liked his film. It was, I just have to like watch it again. I kind of maybe something got lost in translation, But Comic Sans is great. So great. Yeah, and that who is the ventriloquist? He was
Gemini. That was hilarious.
holy shit, was that funny?
I met Gemini once. We were working here, and we were doing this show. It was summertime, so they brought, they bring in camp sometimes during the summer, and they'll get a magician or a clean comic, whatnot. So they bring in Gemini. I didn't know who he was. So I go out to watch him. And he's doing, magic because it's kids, and it was a little. I mean, he's out there, and he's a trip. He's fun, but he's different.
Yeah.
So, and even his magic act was a little different. I was like, what in the world is going on here? So I'm in here. I forget if it was before or after, but he stopped in really quick, and he's hi though. I was like, and he talked he stayed for like 5 minutes, and then he left, and we were like, what in the world was that?
What was that?
But then he does this. So at the Comic Strip Live when we did Comic Sans last week, I think I may have even talked about it here. I forget, but he did this thing, and who was I just talking to about it yesterday? Not yesterday, but the other day. Andy was. It was Jay. I was hanging out with Andy and Fat Jay the other day, and Andy was telling Jay about it. Gemini was so funny. He takes this mask, and he calls up a volunteer from the audience, puts on a mask, and the mask is only from here down, right, and ends about here. But it's like a ventriloquist dummy. Like he has the string and he has a button, and it moves the mouth. So he did a whole ventriloquist act, but with a real person. Oh my God!
I would love to get him at the library.
Hilarious.
So freaking hilarious.
I mean, the place was rolling. I mean, everybody was hysterical.
Yeah. I think I contacted him too.
Yeah.
He's in Jersey.
Right. Yeah.
Oh man, he is.
But
fun.
he had a brief role in that first movie.
Oh, so that's why he was.
That's why he was there. He was one of those people playing poker in that first movie. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know. We had to catch a train.
Yeah.
So we kind of left at almost exactly 10 o'clock. I had to call an Uber. My train was at 10:20, and I just wanted to. I had to get home.
But by then all the movies had played, right?
Oh yeah, everything was already played and done,
right.
and I just had to get out. But that was really fun. That was a really nice night, and I had never been to the comic strip.
Oh yeah.
That was very
It
exciting.
is the oldest comedy club in New York. The second oldest comedy club in the whole country.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a great place. And it was a fun night. We got to see Comic Sans. We got to see the movie you're talking about. And there was a third movie.
What was the third one again?
The woman who thought she was in her apartment.
Oh, yeah.
Mark Riccadonna and Tom Briscoe headlined or hosted the show. They showed the three films. Frank Vignola, Gemini, Richie Byrne, and Christy Miller all did stand up. It was a fun night, man. I could do stuff like that every night, man. I loved it.
Yeah,
I really loved it. And Tom Briscoe, a few years ago, we had him on this show, but it was just call-in. But we had a good conversation. He was fun. So after the show, he was at the bar, so I went over to him and said, Tom, I'm a fan. I really love your work. I said, by the way, I run the podcast studio over at Governor's. I said, you did my show a few years ago. I just want to say hi. He goes, oh, Tony Walker. I'm like, holy shit. Nice. I love that stuff. Mm-hmm. Just like you with this guy at coming to see your show.
Yeah.
So, which I want to go back to. So you had a good set. You brought 13 people, which is very hard to do. So I'm proud of you.
But it was my birthday, and that's why he invited me to do a second one. I like the city. I like being there. It was
I love the city.
I can throw a rock and hit the Comedy Cellar,
Oh, sure.
And I'm so close, and it was my birthday. And I was born in Manhattan, so I had this whole New York City vibe.
Nice.
And so that's really the reason why I had a decent group coming. Like I said, because I had the after party at the hotel, rooftop bar. It was
really
really nice.
Nudity?
Not until 4 a.m.
Oh, that's all right.
When I got to bed. No, there was no nudity.
Why not?
On the rooftop being nude is, but bunch of people up there. I don't think you can do that.
I would.
Pot is legal, but
I'd have no problem with that.
orgies.
Well, all right. What about back at the room?
No, there was no nudity.
Come
We
on.
were just playing music
It's your birthday.
and singing and
What were you singing?
eating cake. What did we sing? I wanted to hear, of course, Aquarius. So I
The
sang.
Dawning of the Age of Aquarius?
Well, I like the version from the
40-Year-Old
movie,
Virgin.
From the movie, you know. So
Right.
yeah. Well, no, is that the one from the movie? No, I don't think so. That's the one from the play. And 40-Year-Old Virgin, I think. I have to watch the end again. But yeah, so I made my friend play. My friend Rob, he's like a real DJ, electrician, sound guy. So he had a nice little set list. My girlfriend bought the speaker.
Oh, nice.
So we just partied up
Did-
and down, rooftop.
And this guy, Rob, he had that song?
Rob Wonderman. I made him find it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Rob Wonderman. He's from
Why do I know
Walden.
that name?
I don't know. His sister is Taylor Dane.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And then,
Wow.
one of these girls, I actually invited this girl here today. I said, you want to come with me? So I thought it would be funny if I had her play violin because I know you like music.
I do.
So I thought it would be nice if we had a whole conversation and she would just play background music.
So where is she?
She didn't want to come because she was working. Bitch is right.
I hate that
so
work
I'm
stuff.
on stage. I know. Well, you said it. I thought it. I'm on stage. This is my friend.
Yeah.
She's heckling me.
The violin player?
Yeah.
She was heckling you?
Yes.
Wow,
Like,
so
so one of my jokes is like, oh yeah, we moved to Freeport. That's where I learned, to smoke Newports. And then all of a sudden, her stupid little accent, and fish, and you learn to fish. She threw me off, and then she said something else. She screamed out, and I'm like, I know it's Brittany because she's right there.
what kind of accent is that?
She's from, I think she's originally from Pennsylvania. I don't know. She got some. Just it's not really an accent. I don't know what it is. Just her voice.
Just
her annoying
just
voice.
her.
And then I was so mean. She was going to spend the night at the hotel room.
Yeah.
But because she heckled me, I was just kind of ignoring her the rest of the night. And then finally at the end of the night, she's like, I think I'm just going to go home with Karen on the train. I'm like, all right, see ya.
Oh, so all right. So I take back what I said. No wonder she didn't come here today.
Maybe. But you know what, though? We have another thing that happens. So it's not just that.
All right.
It's layers.
All right.
I have problems.
Are you going to tell us what the other thing was?
What was the other thing?
I don't know. You just said there were other things.
Oh, yeah. No. I don't even remember what they are. I guess they're so insignificant. Life is too short to hold grudges.
I don't know what just happened here.
Nothing happened. Dead air.
No nudity, no action for your birthday. You rented a hotel room. I mean, I thought that was why you got a room. You didn't grab any of those comics and say, "Come on, Steve Sledginger. Come on, Evan Weiss. Come on back."
No. I like the hostess, the host. She was cute.
Oh, I didn't say to her. Oh, can you just
gal.
tell me you did? Just just to appease me. Make up a story about how you grabbed the hostess, went back to your room.
No.
No.
No, I didn't do anything.
I know. That's what I just said. Make up a story. That's just.
All right, so 3 guys came back to my hotel room. I did a striptease act. I ended up
Wow, those
having
improv
a
skills are really
train.
kicking in.
They trained me. I'm pregnant now. I'm gonna have an abortion.
Oh my goodness!
And that's that.
Wow.
Weird, right? Nothing happened. I haven't had
All right.
sex in forever.
That's awful.
It's not awful.
It is awful.
Oh, no. I said this joke. I'm not a virgin. I'm just looking for a man like my dad. A pussy-whooped pothead.
A pussy whipped pothead. Your dad was a pussy whipped pothead?
It's a joke, Tony.
Oh, all right. Well.
He was, though. He definitely was.
Holy crap. Wow. Was it really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that how you started your pot smoking with him?
I was so anti-pot when I was growing up. I hated
Really?
it. I was embarrassed. I didn't want to bring my girlfriends over because my house smelled like weed. My dad used to grow it like on the roof.
Oh,
then
yeah.
get stoned with my brother and my brother's friends.
Wow.
They would walk out of my brother's room like a cloud of smoke. And my dad would, and me and my girlfriend would be like, my dad would be like, you guys want me to make you a snack? You know, I'd be like pushing my friend into the room. My freaking Barbie dolls were stoned. That's a bit.
That was good. See, you should. That's a bit right there.
Well, I did say, you know, I grew up in a household where my dad's a pothead. You know, at his funeral there were no flowers on his casket, only Funyuns. But the thing
That's
is,
funny.
like my friend used to work at the deli around the corner from my house. So my dad like rode his bike there, bought like a soda and a bag of Funyuns, no lie, and then walked home and left his bike at the deli. So my friend Jack Courtney, he calls me up and he's like, Jules, your dad left his bike here again.
Again,
It's like,
yeah.
it's not even the first time. Like, oh, Dad.
With all that smoking, how did you not light your hands on fire with those gloves?
I did. I burnt the tips of them off, but my hands are fireproof. I sprayed the stuff. It's the nail polish. They won't go on fire. Help me. And so now I do smoke pot, but I'm going to quit.
Why?
Because it's turning me into an overeating, complacent slob.
Oh, wow. You don't.
No, I like ordering food. There's food all over the place, dirty dishes. I went to Wake and Bake the other morning. I picked a butt up off my table, took a hit. It was a wad of wasabi. Shit ain't good. I'm quitting. I'm going straight edge.
You're going straight edge. All right.
Yeah.
That's all right, too. I don't smoke.
You don't smoke, you don't drink. What do you do?
Oh, my goodness.
I know what you do. I know what boys like.
Hey, that's wow. Wow. You're pulling out the old tunes today. Oh, you know what? Speaking of music. I haven't even talked about it yet on the show. Not to
Crosby died.
Yeah, not to really go on a downer here, but yeah,
I heard it on the radio, and like Neil Young wrote something nice,
Yeah.
and they all were
They
like,
all did,
right,
yeah.
because they weren't like too
him and
close. at
Young
the
and
end.
Nash were not on speaking terms with Crosby for a few years.
Yeah, he just like alienated his friends the way I do.
You do?
Yeah,
Really?
burn bridges.
Well, yeah, you send her home because she really heckle you? Like what so she
She
yelled
really
that.
heckled me.
So she said that about Freeport. What else did she do? That's not I'm sorry, I'm not going with you on that one. That's not a
She's
heckle.
fine.
Just because she said and we fished, that's not a heckle.
I guess not.
What else did she do? Did she say anything else?
Yeah, she screamed something else out. That's all right. I forgive her. I pardon her.
All right, well, you better get on the phone with her. She's upset. She thinks you ignored her.
Well, sucks for her because she could have been here playing violin.
Right. Maybe I'll get in touch.
She is a singer. She's got an amazing voice.
All right, I'll
Sings
have
with
to-
a couple of different bands.
Nice.
And I actually even asked my other friend Ben to come in because I know you like music. One day
I do.
I'm going to bring a couple of friends in here and we'll just do a little.
Would love that.
Ben and I actually did a song that I wrote together at the Jazz Fest a few years ago. I'm like, we can even do that song.
That'd be cool. I would love to hear some original tunes.
Yeah, definitely.
And you're a good singer.
Oh yeah, look at my card.
Look at your what?
I got these made up for my birthday.
Julia, is it now I've never asked
Dead and decaying flesh. Yeah, it is.
what in the world just happened?
Roadkill. Go on. Yes, that's what my name means. Roadkill.
No. That you've told me before.
Oh.
No, I was going to ask how to pronounce it properly.
Carillon.
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 Carillon. It's not carry on.
Carillon. Julie Carillon.
Jules.
That's why I say Jules.
Right. Comedian, actress, singer, songwriter, notary public. Really? Oh, I didn't know that.
Isn't that funny?
And then the email address. Here, I'm going to hold it up so everybody sees it.
I had to call the lady my friend who's a notary. I'm like, am I allowed to put like Notary Public on there? She's like, well, it's a very, the state senator is your boss, and it's a very good thing to have, and you should be proud and honored, and that's kind of like.
Are you proud and honored?
I mean, she's pretty much saying like, I'm making a mockery of the fact that I'm a notary public, but I'm also anti-government, so I can make a mockery if I want. And if anybody needs anything notarized, $2.
$2, that's it?
Mm-hmm. That's all I'm allowed to charge.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't it used to be more?
Never.
Really?
It's been that forever. It's stupid. Wow. I know everything else goes up except
comedians pay and notary publics pay. There you go. So I was very. Were you a David Crosby fan? Did CSN and all that? Did you like all that stuff?
Of course, love it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's do a little tune.
Go ahead.
You who run the road. Come on.
No, I'll ruin it. Go ahead.
Have it good. Come on, I want you have to do the harmony.
No, I would ruin it. I'm not a singer. I would ruin it.
Helplessly holding you. I don't even know that song. I know it, but I just can't think of it.
Wow.
Yeah, I love. Yeah, of course I love.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan. That CSN, one of my favorites, actually. Yes,
I've never seen them in concert.
Oh, I saw them hundreds of times. Yeah, lots of times, and got to meet Crosby twice, Nash twice, Stills once.
I love Neil Young.
Yeah, Young's great. And I got to hang out once with David Crosby's son. He has a son that played with him. Played in his band for the last maybe 20 years or so. Nice guy, very nice guy. James Raymond.
I had a joke. I said to any, it's a public service announcement to any rock and roll legend virtuosos. Please do not share a microphone with Johnny Depp.
Oh, so you're saying he killed Jeff Beck?
I'm saying that who gets bacterial meningitis when they're, like it's a baby disease. It's like sharing needles with dirty Johnny, or like you die when you're young. Like it just didn't make sense to me that freaking Jeff Beck died.
Yeah, dirty Johnny is right. I mean that whole trial and all that, like he's nuts.
Tour. Jeff Beck just got off tour with Johnny Depp,
right?
And then gets bacterial meningitis.
So are you saying that he was making out with Johnny Depp?
No, but they share a mic. I mean, who knows? I'm not saying make out. You're into that. No, I'm not into disparaging Jeff Beck's name by saying he made out with Johnny Depp. But Johnny Depp, I'm sure, goes always. He's trisexual. He looks dirty. I love Johnny Depp. I do. But he looks like a dirty Johnny.
Yes. And then didn't they say something?
Now my poor beautiful Jeff Beck is gone.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
That's fucked up.
Yep.
That's why I did that public service announcement.
But he was 78. I mean
That's 78. People are living to their 90 and 100.
True. Yeah.
He had a lot of living to do, and he was in great shape.
Yeah.
I saw, there was no rumors.
Right.
And then bacterial meningitis. I don't know. It just seemed a little like.
Well, and the same thing with Christine McVie. Right? There was no rumors or anything. She seemed fine, and they didn't even say what she died from. They just, you see, I meant to do that.
Madonna's going to be touring again.
Yeah, I heard that.
I hope Johnny Depp joins her.
Not a Madonna fan?
No, I'm just kidding. I love Madonna.
Oh, okay.
I would love to see Madonna.
Yeah?
I've never, ever seen her.
I never saw her either.
Yeah.
And I'm upset because I never saw Jeff Beck, and I never saw Prince. That one bothered me when he died.
I
was
see
like,
Prince.
Oh, I would have loved to have seen him.
So lucky.
Yeah.
I saw Prince with Sheila E. at Madison Square Garden.
Her I've seen. Oh my God, she's beautiful.
She's
Sheila
gorgeous.
Oh
I know.
God Almighty.
Prince.
But yeah, I wish I saw Prince. I never saw the Allman Brothers, and that's very upsetting to me.
I saw the Allman Brothers at the beach.
Yeah, I wish I did. I love those guys. Andrew Fremder, they're all going to be stills eventually. Yes, they are.
That was funny.
And speaking of music, I have to find it. I wanted to play a song, actually. I have a friend of mine who just released an EP of original music, and she's having. This is a girl I grew up with, and she's having an album release party, like a listening party.
Right now?
No.
Live?
No, February 11th, I believe it is, somewhere in the city.
That's a good date.
I'll get more info to you, but oh shit, what the hell is it called? Bear with me a second. I think this is it, or maybe not. Let's see. Bear with me. I'm trying to find it. Whoops. I want to play one of her original tunes. Damn, autocorrect totally changed the whole thing I typed in. You got nothing to say while I'm doing it?
So, I wrote an original tune. I'm going to sing it for you right now.
Go ahead.
All right. In between and betwixt, the moon's got me funny. Those other girls are only after your money. I never thought I'd be in this situation. Do I need to fight fire with fire? My desire's burning like a flame. Can it be enough to sustain your love? Oh, stop! Stop looking through me. Stop! Stop what you're doing to me. Stop the pain. Stop the game. I can't take it anymore.
Did you really write that? Because I don't know that.
Pushing me around like a puzzle you're playing with. Not really sure if I'm coming or I'm staying with you. I walk home feeling like shit. Never mind. That's not even how it goes. I forgot my own words.
And you seriously did write that? Because that was really cool. I really like that. In all seriousness. And then you got a little weird towards the end with the weird accents and stuff. I don't know what was going on. But before that, it sounded great.
Accompaniment.
Your voice sounded great. And really, I'm dead serious. I really like that.
It's a great song.
Why aren't you doing more with your songs?
I got a lot of television to watch.
Do you play an instrument?
I do. I was going to bring a guitar in too and just like sit here and just have some background music. I don't really play I'm not like proficient. I can just fool around. I have a good ear and so.
So that song you were just singing, if you brought a guitar in here, could you?
No, not that one. That's too.
I really like that.
I hear the music in my head,
Yeah.
and my friend Ben, we worked it out, but he played it kind of more like Stray Cat, like
Brian Setzer.
Like the beginning of it was more like a rockabilly thing, but I hear it in my head where I have a complete jazz orchestra behind me.
Ooh, jazz orchestra. Wow. All right. So yeah, I'm going to play this song. Yeah, Fremder was yelling at me for taking too long.
I know, right?
I
got nothing to say.
I wasn't prepared. So, she goes by the name Nene O. Nene. Nene O. She's an old friend of mine. She used to watch this show regularly. Once in a while, her name still pops up. And this song is called. It's called Unreachable Forever. I'm going to play some of it, and while I'm playing it, instead of you guys just staring at us while a song is playing
it, I'll be down here, Tony.
Oh my goodness. I got to get you chocolate more often. What the hell? Oh my goodness. I'm just going to, one has nothing to do with the other, but I'm just going to put on the screen the flyer to the fundraiser we're having this Saturday for the PAL, Nassau County PAL Special Needs Unit. We're having a family feud. We're having a family game night. Family Feud, Jeopardy, Speed Trivia, Wheel of Fortune, and more. We're going to have Super Bowl boxes. There's I believe an open bar. Yeah, open bar, hot buffet. It's going to be a lot of fun for a good cause. The Nassau County PAL Special Needs Unit. I can hardly even concentrate right now
He said,
after
get her
that.
that white chocolate. The kind with the cream in the middle.
Oh my goodness! All right, I'm going to play this song for you while I show you the fundraiser flyer. Wow.
I am Butch Loxon. I'm a Los Angeles-based artist.
But then when she dropped me off at my house. And then I was just like, fuck you.
All right, so that was Neen O. She's. I'll get the info to you. She's having a listening party to her album
February 11th, somewhere in New York City. All right, so I want to do some complaining. I got a beef.
Ooh.
Freaking so far 2023 has started with massive layoffs for a number of significant companies, including Amazon, Alphabet, which is Google's parent company, Salesforce, among others. Now, on January 18th, Microsoft announced a whopping 10,000 layoffs expected to happen between now and the third financial quarter of 2023. Immediately before that, as in the night before they made that announcement, the head muckety-mucks at Microsoft had a private party with, like, again, a very small group, less than 100 people, with, all the head muckety-mucks of Microsoft, where they enjoyed their own private concert with Sting. It was only around 50 people, the company's top executives, that featured a performance from Sting.
That's freaking that's the way the world is. Don't you know this?
Of course I know this, but that doesn't mean I like it.
I don't like it either.
That doesn't mean I'm going to tolerate it. That means I'm going to call them out on it.
Politicians in Long Beach that scammed for so long, then retire with a gigantic bonus. I mean, this happens.
Scam how? How so? What'd they do?
I don't know. It was some shady business.
Some shady
business politics. Like, I'm not exactly 100% sure. I'm just saying that, like, that's what they do, man.
Fremder says, I heard the head of Microsoft takes Viagra. Get it, Microsoft? Viagra, yeah.
Wordplay.
You laughed at a joke a minute ago.
They'll all be still. They'll all be still one day.
It enrages me. It makes me nuts that these head muckety-mucks, they make so much freaking money. And I was just having a conversation the other day with somebody where they were saying, well, we were talking about minimum wage and how, McDonald's workers, shouldn't be making a living wage. And I'm like, well, times have changed, man. Yeah, when we were kids, working at some place like McDonald's was a second job, or as a high school kid just looking to get a couple of bucks so we can go out on a Friday night. Times have changed, and inflation has gone up. Wages have not gone up, in line with that. The CEOs of companies make, like the amount of money they make just becomes more astronomical as time goes on. Like it's like 500% more than their top salaried person. It's insane.
I know.
And you're going to announce layoffs, and then and the night before that you're having that must have cost them a few $1 million to have this private concert with Sting. And then they're laying off all these people.
And Notary Publics only make $2.
Exactly. And comedians get, hardly anything. Good morning, Johnny Lambros. Thanks for tuning in. It enrages me. Do you know Johnny?
No.
Oh, he's a comedian. It makes me nuts, man.
It's going to enrage you more when your money's not going to... Your money is not going to be worth anything anymore. When everything is going to be like Bitcoins.
Yeah, you think that's going to happen? They've been taking a bath.
That's
lately.
Like a major conspiracy thing that's happening right now, where the president is trying to make a new currency and be in control. And really, all of the large banks like Wells Fargo and all these people now are all getting on board with the app for the phone, the digital money. Mm-hmm. And then, God forbid, you like something or you buy something questionable, they shut you off. They can.
Right.
They'll have, and this person, this conspiracy person, says it's not something that's going to happen in 10 years. It's something that is happening now and will be full on by 2025. Cash will be.
Oh, when you say not 10 years from now, you mean sooner.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He says, to protect your money, you have to invest in gold and stuff. I mean, I don't know. I don't have a lot of assets, but I don't really give a shit.
Andy Plagano stopping in. Guess I should leave before my head explodes.
I'm sorry. I know nothing.
Well,
I know nothing.
Well, yeah, what exactly is your head going to explode over?
Probably because I'm talking about like a conspiracy theory, and it's just that somebody sent me the video. I'll send it to you, Andrew.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe it myself.
I hope it's not true.
I will say I'm not, and I used to be, but I'm not a Biden fan anymore. I do feel the last election for both sides have two men in their 70s as their top candidate. When you're that age, you're out of touch, and you're supposed to be out of touch. You're in your 70s. Most people are retiring. These guys, you can't tell me that these guys know technology or even know Bitcoin. Trump probably knows it better than Biden, but
I have a prediction.
I'm sorry?
I have a prediction.
You have a prediction. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
So,
well, you sound like me just now, clearing your throat.
You're rubbing off on me. So how about this? Because we're in Nassau.
Yes.
George Santos.
Yes.
Right? Suspiciously vague and effeminate, right?
Yes.
I predict.
Yes.
2028.
Okay.
He will be the first transgender GOP presidential nominee.
Ooh.
And the catchphrase will be, "Who's woke now?
Bitch."
Who's woke now, Dems? Right?
Oh, that's interesting.
That's the joke.
Very
I fucked
interesting.
Up the other night.
Oh, is that right?
Who's woke now?
Andy Plajanos, please don't send me anything. I am already on too many lists. Fremder, my wife has to clear her throat also when I rub off on her. Oh, my goodness.
Rub off on her?
Yeah.
Rub off on her. Clear her throat. Okay, I'm just trying to picture it.
I don't know what we were talking about. But, yeah, well, yeah, so it
money,
makes...
I know, it's horrible. People are evil, and the love of money is the root of all evil.
Absolutely
Not
right.
money, the love of money.
Well, yeah, true. And, yeah, I just think it's despicable. People are just trying to
Did you just call
live.
me a spick?
Oh, sorry. My God.
I'm Espanoli. I am. In Spain.
All right, moving on.
Carry on.
So, Pamela Anderson. We don't need a president anymore, says Fremder. I say we just have a good king. Who would you vote for as a king? Who would you elect as king?
King of America?
King of America. Who would you elect?
Jack Black.
Jack Black. You were very quick on that one. So you thought about this before?
No.
So why Jack Black?
Because he's just so funny and talented and smart, and I don't know. I like Jack Black. I think he would be good. Or I don't know.
And he would be king until he dies? Like it would be a lifelong title?
All right, now I'll really think who would be. Who would you want to be king?
Good question.
A comic. I think like Eddie Murphy, like somebody like who's smart and funny and progressive and smart and a humanitarian and
So Jon Stewart?
Maybe. Jon Stewart. Maybe. I saw Jon Stewart once a long time ago.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he had Sinead O'Connor on.
He had Sinead O'Connor? What, he was
Oh,
doing...
this was a million years ago when he did his show in Manhattan.
What, so, like, she sang and then he did his stand-up after that?
No, it was his show, the Jon Stewart show.
Oh, a taping of...
Yeah,
of,
yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
No, that's a good.
That's a good choice?
Yeah, I don't know that much about Jon Stewart. I know he's definitely a veteran, lover and fighter and the whole 9/11. And
right, and the fireman, yeah.
So, fireman, yeah.
Fremder, King Fremder, I would steal from the poor and give it back to the rich. Oh, my goodness. So Pamela Anderson, you see she's coming out with a book.
No.
And they're coming out with a documentary to go along with the book. And, and it's all about, how tough she had it as a celebrity and always had cameras in front of her and she wasn't taken seriously. And then that tape, the infamous tape, was out without her permission.
I've never seen that.
You've never seen that tape?
I've never seen it.
Wow.
Is it good? I bet.
It's okay. Yeah.
You see all of her like
yes.
everything.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I bet it's like bright pink.
It was nice. Yeah, it was definitely nice, and you see her, being intimate with her. Well, the video was from her honeymoon with Tommy Lee. So there's a lot of intimacy going on, and
I love that roast. That when she's on that, were they roasting her? I don't remember.
Yes.
With when Geraldo killed her.
Yeah,
oh
he made some kind of.
I love watching those roasts. I can watch them over and over again because he's so great to watch. He's so freaking funny.
Yeah, but she's now complaining about what a tough life it was.
She wants to sell her book.
Exactly. That's how I see it. But now she's coming out and saying that when she was on Home Improvement, she's saying that Tim Allen flashed her on the set. And this is in her.
She was insulted.
This is in her book. It happened on the first day that they were filming the show. I walked out of my dressing room, and Tim was in the hallway in his robe. He opened his robe and flashed me, completely naked. He said it was only fair because he had seen her naked. Now we're even. And then she said she laughed uncomfortably. Tim Allen, in a statement, says, "No, it never happened. I would never do such a thing," he says.
Oh, please. Yes, he would. And he probably did. But obviously it didn't offend her so much because she kept the job.
Right.
So.
I'm a little conflicted with this.
I have no...
She's going to complain about how hard her life was. When she made millions, she was a big star. She kind of egged a little bit of this on. I mean, she was in... She was... what did I read? She was in Playboy, I think it was like 14 times or something. And then there's footage of that, too. There's a video out there somewhere. They were having a party for Hugh Hefner, like a birthday party or something. And she shows up. She walks in the room. I mean, this is a room full of people. It's a big party. She walks in completely naked. She just walks right into the party, naked. Which I don't have a problem with, not at all.
Right. Just now don't complain that
exactly.
Everybody wants to see you.
Right.
I mean, you're a beautiful woman. I would want to see her. I would try and get a glimpse.
Oh.
I mean, and this is the life that you chose. You want to go back to being a civilian.
Right.
Then
well, and
that's your day job.
And that's what she's doing now, which I didn't know about her. She's from Canada, which I didn't even know that. Oh. But now she's moved back to Canada, living in this quiet little town. And of course, they show her
so now
house.
She's so fucking bored. She's got nothing else to do
right.
except make another my life. Yeah.
Right. Let me find another way to get in front of the camera. Right. By complaining about how hard her life was.
Don't move to the country.
Yeah, enjoy your millions, Pamela, and shut up. What do you expect when your tits are that big? More like she made a lot of men's lives hard. Yeah, that's the truth from her. Yeah, she. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what. How can you be unhappy? She. I mean, let's face it. She was probably one of the most beautiful women ever.
Absolutely.
And and she still looks pretty damn good. And she's 55 years old. I had no idea she was that old. But it makes sense. She's been around a long time.
She had some stuff done on that roast. I saw she didn't look the same.
Well, this interview that I saw, and it's new because she was promoting the book. I mean, I don't know what she's had done, but she hasn't overdone it.
I think she had something done.
But she hasn't overdone it. She still looks really good, in my opinion. But yeah, I don't know. It kind of.
It doesn't bother me that much. Oh, you know who I saw in the city on Saturday? Liev Schreiber.
Oh, he was at the show?
No, he was just walking with his daughter down the street, and he's walking towards me. I'm with my girlfriend Cindy, and I stop, and I'm like, "I love you," and he was just like, "Okay, thank you." He didn't want any. He kept walking with his daughter, and I looked at Cindy, and me and Cindy were like, "Oh," and cool. She's just like, "Who was that?" I'm like, "Ray Donovan." She goes. And then she was referencing another movie that he was in that I didn't see, a scary movie. The Candyman or the Cotton Man or something she was saying. I was like, I don't know. And then we didn't remember what his name was. I'm like, it's Liam. She's something. And I'm like, we were just like, that's why I didn't say like.
How tall is he?
So tall.
Yeah, he looks
Yeah.
tall. That's why I asked. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's got like this little squinch face.
Really?
Yeah, he's got like a tall body, but like this little squinchy face.
He's a good actor. I like him.
I loved Ray Donovan. I want to watch that again. I would binge watch that again.
Yeah, I never saw it.
It's so great. You would love it.
All right,
You
take it
have
easy.
to watch it.
All right.
Ray Donovan, great
I heard it was
show.
good. I heard it was good.
Yeah, with Voight.
John Voight.
Yeah.
Now that's
I
a
went
great
to-
actor right there.
I went to see him. I went. They were in Freeport filming a Ray Donovan episode.
Oh, is that right? Yeah.
Mhm.
And you went to go watch?
And I went to go watch
And
because
did-
my dad actually, I think he used to run around with John Voight.
Your dad did, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, so you actually met John Voight. Very nice. Showed that. Yeah. That's cool.
John Voight.
Very nice. Was he a nice man?
Oh, super nice.
And did you ask him? Did you used to run around with my dad?
I did. I said, I think you may have known your dad, and he was just like, he couldn't really remember.
You didn't have a picture to show him?
No.
Oh. A picture of him being a pot smoking puss?
Yeah, a picture of him in bondage with my mother shoving a joint in his ass.
Plajanos, I've never been attracted to her past the regular, oh, hey, there's a naked chick. Fremder, the only thing people drowned from during Baywatch was being caught in their own jizz. Oh, Fremder. I don't know it. Johnny Lambros is asking when my next stand-up gig is. My next stand-up gig is February 16th. Thankfully, due to this one right here. She booked me. She asked me to do the show. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Everybody comes to the show.
Hosted by Jules, me, my buddy, and Friday afternoon co-host Andy Plajanos, Laura Patton, headliner Teddy Smith. That is a fantastic
It's gonna
show.
be a fantastic show. It's free.
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 Long Beach
free,
Library?
Free. The Long Beach Public Library, 111 West Park Avenue in Long Beach. We're calling it After Dark Comedy. Starts at 7:30, and it's going to be great.
Very excited
We have a
about that.
little green room, so I'm going to put
Ooh.
like some snacks. I actually wanted to ask you, like, and Andrew, what you think I should like have? Because there's a little fridge. I'll put like waters and stuff.
Yeah, bottles of water, M&Ms,
Okay.
and a steak.
Okay.
Right
I
now.
mean, I can get a little like cheese platter. I'm definitely gonna. It's gonna be nice. I'm so
Oh.
happy to have all of you.
Andy wants meth.
Oh, meth.
Fremder, Andrew's
I'll
lying.
reach out to someone.
Andrew's lying. We've all shot an extra load to Pam Anderson once in life. Oh my god, easy, Fremder.
I know I did.
Yeah, so Johnny, that's it. February 16th. Really looking forward to that. And again, I thank you
Same.
for inviting me.
Same, and let Andrew know also.
Well, he's watching, so you can tell him.
Yeah, well, just I have to pay you on a check. Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully not. Yeah, we'll talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it, and
And Laura Patton, let me check. She was supposed to be here this coming Friday, but
Oh,
I
good.
do believe she's rescheduled. Let's see. Let me double
yeah,
check
I guess
that.
I'll just like text her and.
Oh yeah, she's coming in instead of this Friday. She's coming in February 17th, so she's coming in
the
the
day
day
after the
after.
show.
So we
Oh,
can,
that'll be fun.
So and Andy will be here because that's a
Oh,
Friday.
that'll be fun. Then
So
you guys can
we'll just sit
talk
here and talk about you.
about-
Would you like to come join us that day?
Maybe.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I probably have to work because
Oh,
it's
okay.
Friday.
Andy says he wants to be paid in shrimp.
Shrimp is good. I can get shrimp. If you're not allergic to shellfish. I'll make it nice. I'm gonna make it nice.
Really looking forward to that. It's going to be a fun night. Laura, and I've done shows with Laura before. She's hilarious. Teddy Smith, we all know, is hilarious.
I am like so. I'm beside myself with my little lineup.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You did a super job.
I think
Absolutely,
it's
you
gonna
did.
be
Really.
fantastic.
And it's the first time me and Andy are on the same show.
Yay!
So I'm really looking forward to that.
Yay! See,
Yeah, I'm really looking forward.
two dads.
Johnny Lambros, not for nothing, but I think the Knock 'em Dead show is overdue. It's overdue for a Johnny Lambros appearance. No pressure.
Come on in.
All right, we'll do it. Are you? When are you coming back?
Whenever you ask me to, except for the day after the show because I have to
Right.
work. I only work. I work every day except Monday and Tuesday. Like Monday, I have to be at work at 1, but I
Right.
take the day off today. And Tuesdays I'm off.
Andy Plagano says, pick any Wednesday. That's great.
Not funny.
All right, what else do I have here? So I talked about Pamela Anderson. Let's see, Jules' birthday and show and hotel room over the weekend and 216. All right, so we covered all the stuff for Jules.
All right. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Done with you. We only got 10 minutes left anyway.
What movie should I go see, Andy?
Have you watched? Did you watch Hunters? Did you ever watch that show?
No.
I binge watched that one. I liked it. It's a series with Al Pacino.
Oh.
He plays an old Jewish guy. He leads a group of people who are hunting down Nazis. Like this is
cool.
like it takes place in the 70s. So they're hunting down the Nazis and they're killing them.
Like Inglourious Bastards.
Yes, very much like that. Yes. So that was on for a season. They just brought it back. So I'm looking
I
forward
just
to seeing
watched
that.
The Rest of Us. It's like based on a video game.
The zombie thing.
Yeah.
Is that it? The Rest of Us? No,
The Last of Us.
The Last of Us. That's it.
Yeah, it was good. Scary.
I just saw my son.
Now I want to watch Now I want to play the video game.
My son.
And I heard there's a great cover version of a song in the video game. My friend was gonna like a cover version of.
I don't know.
Anyway, go on.
My son just showed me a 15-minute trailer to the video game last night.
I think the song is on that trailer. It's like a cover
recall.
song, and it's like a beautiful rendition of. I can't remember the fucking song.
I don't remember hearing any song, to be honest with you. But I'm not really into like The Walking Dead and the zombie stuff. So I don't know. I'm not really sure if I'm going to watch it yet. I think I did tell my son, all right, when you're free, we'll sit down and watch the first episode, and we'll see. We'll see what we do.
I remember. This is kind of a sad story, but
does it involve zombies?
I remember. My son was playing The Walking Dead or watching The Walking Dead. I don't know what he was doing. He was on his phone.
Yeah.
And I know nothing about any of that at that time. And all of a sudden I hear Brendan go, "No!" and start crying. And I go into his room. I'm like, "What's going on?" And he couldn't even tell me. I'm like, "What? The father died? Like the father in the Walking Dead died?"
Okay.
And my son was so upset.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like, wow.
He was really reacting to that.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
But I I like all that kind of stuff now. I'm more into, like, I want to start watching like more anime and stuff like that. And
oh yeah.
Video games. I want to start becoming a gamer.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Andy says go see That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, the movie. Scarlet Bond. He says go see that.
Okay. Sounds cool. Where's it playing?
What's that?
Where's it playing? Probably playing in like some little theater in freaking somewhere.
Well, I think Andy saw it out by him somewhere. He lives in Port Jeff.
Port Jeff.
Yeah. It's not that close to
and
you.
it's shitty weather out. It's very.
It is a movie day.
It's a mixed precipitation out there, and my truck.
Yeah.
Only has like front wheel drive with like this swervy, so I don't want to drive too far.
Yep. Well, you got that nice movie theater right down the road.
Yeah, that's why I was gonna go see that stupid Spielberg movie because it's right there.
No, I heard that's really good.
Yeah.
I heard. I
mean,
heard
the guy, he pretty much always makes good movies.
Spielberg.
Right?
Yeah. I heard that movie Babylon's really good too.
Wait, that's on television. Oh, I can watch that on demand, I think.
Oh, that's on. Oh, it was in the theater though. Didn't it start in the theater?
I think so. That one, maybe I'll just go home and watch that.
Okay.
Yeah, I really want to see that with Brad Pitt.
That's the one.
Babylon. Yeah, that one looks good.
And Andy will be happy to hear, which I'm sure he has already. Did you watch Only Murders in the Building? Have you seen that?
I didn't.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Oh, that was like the Knives Out sequel or something.
No. This is a series with Steve Martin and Martin Short.
Oh, and Selena Gomez.
Yes, Selena Gomez. Yes,
it's a series.
Yeah, it's a series. They've had 2 seasons so far, and they just posted a picture the other day. They started filming their 3rd season.
Oh, okay. I just read Steve Martin's book.
Oh, so did Andy. He was just reading it too.
Loved it.
Yeah.
It's cartoons. It's
Yes,
all,
yes.
And you know what? It's freaking great.
Steve Martin is a genius.
I love it.
I have
love him.
I have
Love it.
a a box set DVD at home. It's all of his TV appearances up until like the early '90s, starting from the beginning. Oh, I mean, he is a genius.
His album, I played it out. I had the album, Wild and Crazy Guy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, so all right, so yeah, you got to watch this show.
Okay.
It is, and you could easily sit and binge watch. It is
Okay,
fantastic.
cool. Yeah, I need something to do today. I took the day off to just be a
Good for you.
slug.
A slug.
Yeah.
This is your little birthday present to yourself?
This is, well, kind of. My birthday present to myself was a $1,500 hotel room in Manhattan.
Oh, really? Is that
and
what
a
it cost?
cake.
$1,500?
But I got it on Black Friday, so I only paid $400.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the room was probably like a little bigger than this studio. Like
That's
it
fine.
was,
Yeah.
But I thought like I'm like $1,500 suite, gigantic panoramic view of Manhattan.
Nice.
It was so small. I walked in, I'm like, this is a $1,500 room, and
Crazy.
like I'm glad I only paid $400 for it. I would have
Right.
been mad, and I thought $400 was a lot.
Right.
But that was my
Well,
present to myself.
it is a lot for us.
Yeah. So, but last year on my birthday, I went to Florida. You know,
Oh, that's right. I remember
usually
that.
Take myself somewhere.
Yeah.
So I got off cheap this year.
But it sounds like fun. It sounds like it was worth it.
Yeah, it was
Good for
definitely
you.
worth it. So much fun.
Very
Amazing.
nice. All right. I guess we're going to call it a day here.
Thanks, Tony.
Thank you
Thanks
there,
for having me.
Jules. Anytime.
Looking forward to the show at the library.
Me too.
Tell all your friends.
How do they? Yeah. So how do people? You know, like how do they find out info? How do they get info? How do they make reservations?
Library has, social media. We have a TikTok. They have Facebook, whatever. I'm gonna obviously share it.
They just punch in Long Beach Library.
Long Beach Public Library.
Long Beach Public
Absolutely.
Library. Okay. All right.
And we also have a TikTok. If you want to do the Long Beach Public Library TikTok, is a lot of fun. This girl Madison, she runs it, and she's really cute. And then obviously we're gonna make flyers and stuff, so I'll be able to even drop you off flyers if you
Please
need
do.
them.
And I will gladly push it on here as well.
Yeah, because it's a free show, and it's a free show that like could be at the Beacon Theater. Like this is going to be an epic.
Well, yeah, because
freaking
Teddy
show.
Smith is in it. Yeah.
And you and Andrew and Donna. Laura.
Laura.
So I did that to her the other day on the phone. I'm like, I think I just called you Donna. She goes, it's cool. I don't know why I do that.
She's great, Laura Patton. Love Laura Patton.
I just love her when she's here. When I watch her, she's just so funny and quick
hysterical.
and smart. And I'm
Yep.
like, oh my God.
I love when she comes in because it's a break for me. I can just sit back.
Yeah.
Her and Andy
keeps
just
it
go
going.
when she was
I'm
here
like,
that time with
I want to be
Marla.
her friend because I want her to invite me over for dinner. Right? Everybody, she's such a good cook.
Oh
She's
yeah,
such
so
a nice
from what I
family.
hear, she is an amazing
But
cook.
I don't
yeah.
have any family. I want to be invited over to a house on like the holidays where there's a lot of people around and
So,
a lot
yeah,
of food.
We'll get her to adopt you. Yeah. You'll be Jules Patton.
That sounds good. Better than Julie.
Julie, come on.
I don't even know how to roll my R's. Oh, sexy.
Oh yeah.
We're off now.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you for the flowers.
My pleasure. Thanks for being here. All right, we're out of here. Let's see. Let me double check to make sure that we have shows on tonight, because you never know. That Flip Tracks radio show, he cancels all the time. That son of a bitch.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Let's see. Let's.
Curse you.
Oh, all right. He's asking me if we're on for tonight. All right. Cool.
All right. It's happening.
So, Steve Squared tonight at 6:30. Flip Tracks Radio at 8 o'clock. That's on the YouTube channel. So head on over to the YouTube channel tonight at 6:30 for Steve Squared. Flip Tracks Radio at 8 o'clock. It's going to be fun stuff. We are back here tomorrow. I do believe Jay and Dan will be here. Tuesday trivia. And then Hershey and the Keegs return tomorrow night as well on the
They're
YouTube
going to be
channel.
on the next show, Jay and Dan. They're going to be on the May show.
Jay and Dan are doing. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
When is it?
That one is going to be in May.
May, all right.
I forget the date.
Yeah, let me know because I'd like to go
third
support.
Thursday.
The third Thursday of May.
Everybody's going to, and I'm inviting everybody on my second show. I'm inviting them all to the library, like to hang out on the green room back there. So
nice.
they'll get a feel of what it is. So I want to do that with each, show on deck. Personally invite them to the show.
Oh,
Not
very
that
nice.
There's no cover charge anyway.
Right.
But.
Very nice. And last but not least, don't forget Knock 'em Dead Comedy this Thursday at the North House in Avon, Connecticut. Let's see, we got a bunch of shows coming up. Go to our website, knockemdeadcomedy.com. We got a bunch of shows at that meatball place out in Patchogue. Peppercorns in Hicksville, we have some dates. We got a bunch of stuff going on. So check out knockemdeadcomedy.com. Oh, yes, and of course, don't forget govs.com. If you'd like to see Tracy Morgan, if you'd like to see Stephen Rocco Perillo,
funny.
Pat Dunn, Jason Salmon, some other great comedians, head on over to govs.com, check out their full schedule, and make some reservations to some great comedy shows.
Do it.
All right, we're out.
We're out.
Enjoy the rest of your day. We're going to play this video. Don't forget also this Wednesday, we have a new show, Circling the Drain, that's starting here on our YouTube channel. And coming soon, Drinks, Jokes, and Storytelling. We're going to play that video now. See you guys later.
Bartlett, ladies and gentlemen.
Rob Bartlett. Rich Voss is here. Rich Voss.
Mark DeMeo right here. How about it, Mark DeMeo?
Jim Grumpier.
Carrie Carabas.
Chris Roach, everybody.
Chris Roach. Lisa Lampanelli. How about it?
Lisa.
Hey! Richie. Benavides.
Don Jameson.
Oh, yeah. The only Vanessa Hollingshead. How about it? Woo!
Rick Overton.
Yes, Rick Overton. Hey. Mr. Joey Cola. How about that?
Joey Cola is. Oh boy. He already forgot. He already forgot us on. That's how old he is. He was. Hey, Joey.
Joey.
Well, I hear them, but I don't see them.
Joey.
We're inside the china cabinet.
Well, look to your left, to your right, or wherever. I don't know. It's back.
Hey, we're on your computer.
Hey.
Oh, there you are.